Hi, this is Seth Dellinger, and I want to invite you to join me on Sunday, September 9th, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Center, 4321 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest, for Finding Your Voice. This is going to be a very, very unique workshop combining both Feldenkrais Method processes and my own original processes that come from many, many years of having experimented with the voice on my own. So Feldenkrais for voice is already something you don't see every day, but I'm also going to be bringing material you won't find in any other Feldenkrais lesson. Just to give a brief idea of that, years ago I created my very own language. It's called Beeayboll, and it doesn't actually mean anything. But that was the point. I was interested in the sound of language. I'll give you a little sense of how it sounds. So this is me talking Beeayboll. Beeayboll bebo lebo bi bebela yawate wari on reof tabo to volta beru to biobi tabaro velber tole biftabo to tuvle tolo chalu revtu sibasa bo tawi naf klebo to batalafte will be tabertaves got over no sov le totav na be brano clash vuno. Didn't mean anything, but did it actually sound like a language to you? Anyway, this is something that's fascinated me for a long time, the sound of language, the musical sound, and the different shapes of the syllables in language. So I created that basically by creating a long chain of syllables and memorizing it in many different orders so that I could keep going like that. Anyways, so we'll be playing with some of these ideas, but also what is the voice? It isn't simply this resonating sound. It's a piece of what's inside of ourselves. It's our thoughts expressed. It is something, it's a place where a lot of us feel very vulnerable, like just imagine yourself public speaking. That's not a comfortable thought for many people. So when we talk about finding your voice, we'll be talking about many things. What about the voice in your head, right? Is it your voice? Is it the voice of someone, from long ago who's telling you things? But we have a voice in our head, most of us. So we'll be looking at a lot of these things. Okay, so as I always do, leading up to the workshops and these videos, I'd also like to give you a brief experience that you can try out right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you many different times and many different ways to say the alphabet, or if you like, you have something else you want to say. And if you're a singer, if you like, before you do this exercise, you can actually sing a bit of a song that you're working on and then go back to that at the end. But speaking is fine. So I'm just going to lead you through this and it'll give you a little taste. All right? So begin by saying the alphabet, just A to Z one time. I'll assume that you're already doing that. Now, as you do that, just notice how you're moving your mouth, your lips, but also feel what's happening in the chest. Where in your head do you feel a little bit of a resonating of the sound? Is there a sense of resonating? Okay, so you go through, and in any case, you're just sort of seeing what does it feel like right now to say the alphabet. Okay, a little pause, give yourself a moment, and then you're going to say the alphabet again, but this time your teeth and your lips are completely closed, so it's going to be pretty muffled. Sound something like this. Keep going. You do that, but again, feel what's happening. See if you can let go of any tension that you don't need. Obviously, this is not as relaxed a way to do it than just normally speaking, but see, how does this work? Where do you feel it resonating? Okay, so you go through. All right, and then leave it alone, take another little break. Okay, so now a third way to say the alphabet is to actually just keep the lips together. So, or rather, keep the teeth together. The lips can move. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Some people actually talk this way when they're a little angry, right? They're clenching their teeth and they're talking. You're doing it deliberately. So just feel what that's like. Don't clench more than you need to, but go through just speaking this way and see what's happening. Okay? You get to the end, again, breathe, take a little break, and then go ahead now and actually just normally speak the alphabet again and see if there's anything different in how you experience your voice, the sound of it, the feeling of the resonance, what's going on in your chest, anywhere, and just give you a little different sense of that. Now, just a couple more variations that you could play with. I'm not going to spend the time to sort of walk you through them, but you can close your mouth and speak the alphabet again, but do it in a way that, like, you sort of put your lower lip forward and above. You go, yeah, so the lower lip comes up and creates a seal over the top lip. You can do it the other way, like that, with the top lip coming down over. You can even do, I was just experimenting with this, you pull your lips to opposite sides, and then maybe you did that as a kid, but you actually hold like that and speak the alphabet. Pretty funny. But do that and then go back to speaking normally. What happens to your voice? So if you find that intriguing, I hope you'll be there at this workshop. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to have a lot of chance to just talk and share. What is this experience all about? What does it mean to find your own voice? How do we do that? How do we support each other to do that? Again, September 9th, 2 to 5 p.m. Really hope you'll be there. Thanks.